Hey fellow adventurers, my name is Victor Chosen and welcome to the channel. Join me as we explore the world's most incredible destinations, experience unforgettable events and dive into unique cultures. From thrilling adventures in far-off lands to uncovering the best local festivals and cultural celebrations, I am all about exploring what makes each place unique and unforgettable. So whether you're looking for travel tips, festival fun or just some awesome travel inspiration, hit that subscribe button and join the journey. Welcome to the capital of West Flanders in the northwest of Belgium. So today we're in the city of Bruges. For many of you who have been here, Bruges is a very beautiful city. And for those who have never visited Bruges, I will advise you to add this on your bucket list when you're visiting Belgium. Yeah, there are a lot of things to do here. It's an old city with a beautiful street and shops and little things to discover here and there, a lot of activities. And also, as you can see behind me, there's a bike event. It's happening tomorrow. Apparently I'll miss it because I'm going to another city, but I know it's gonna be fun. So for today the weather is very nice. It's around 15 to 20 degrees. It's one of the best time to come here, and it's not even that busy because the touristic season has not really started. So welcome to my YouTube channel. I share with you my experience on Bruges. Bruges is an outstanding example of medieval historic settlement which has maintained its historic fabric as this has evolved over the centuries, and where original Gothic constructions form part of the town's identity. As one of the commercial and cultural capitals of Europe, Bruges developed cultural links to different parts of the world. It's closely associated with the school of Flemish primitive painting. The historic center of Bruges is an outstanding example of an architectural ensemble illustrating significant stages in the commercial and cultural fields in the medieval Europe. Bruges in the medieval times was known as a commercial metropolis in the heart of Europe. The city reflects a considerable exchange of influences on the development of art and architecture, particularly in brick Gothic, which is characteristics of Northern Europe and the Baltic. This architecture strongly determines the character of the historic center of the city. And it gets more interesting. The 12th century city walls mark the boundaries of the medieval city. Although the walls themselves are lost today, they remain clearly visible, emphasized by the four surviving gates, the ramparts and the one of the defense water towers. The medieval street pattern with main roads leading towards the important public squares has mostly been preserved, as well as the network of canals which once used for mercantile traffic played an important role in the development of the city.
In the 15th century, Bruges was the cradle of the Flemish primitives and the center of patronage and painting development for artists such as Jean van Eyck and Hans Memling. Many of their works were exported and influenced painting styles all over Europe. Exceptionally important collections have remained in the city until today. Even after its economic and artistic peak at the end of the Middle Ages, building and urban development continued. Although Bruges mostly missed the 19th century industrial revolution, in the 18th and 19th centuries, many medieval parcels were joined to larger entities and new quarters were also developed. The most striking examples of large-scale post-medieval interventions in the historic center are the urbanization around COP 1751 to 1755, the Zand and the first railway station in 1838, the theatre quarter 1867, the Conning Inn, Elisabethland and Gilden Vlezen 1897, and the creation of the Guido Gesell neighborhood 1920 to 1930. Bruges is characterized by a continuity reflected in the relative harmony of changes. As part of this continuity, in the late 19th century, the renovation of facades introduced a neo-Gothic style that is particular for Bruges. The Bruges neo-style for construction and its restoration philosophy became a subject of interest, study and inspiration. Still an active living city today, Bruges has preserved the architectural and urban structures which document the different phases of its development, including the central marketplace with its belfry, the beguinage, as well as the hospital, the religious and commercial complexes, and the historic urban fabric. It's time for Maillard effect. It's the browning and the toasting that makes the Belgian waffles taste so good. Creativity at its best. With my love for Belgian waffles, I passed by this shop for breakfast in the morning. Also, they sell ice cream and they have different designs of waffles. The creativity is on another level. It's a small, beautiful shop that I would advise you pass. You can see it's my cup of coffee in the morning and my waffle is getting ready. You can see here it is. One more turn and voila, here I have it. Bon appetit for me.
Le corporazioni degli artigiani.
The canals of Bruges have for centuries been the veins of the city, winding through Bruges and treating you to another magnificent view around every bend. Take a stroll or a boat trip and discover secret gardens, romantic bridges and medieval facades reflected in the water. Veiled in mist, a family of swans floating past. Time stands still on the canal. The Agustin Canal is little known but enchanting canal, perfect for a heavenly stroll, excavated in the 12th century and proud owner of the sturdy Agustin Bridge. Not coincidentally, one of the oldest bridges in the city. The name of the canal refers to the Augustinian monastery, which has now disappeared. The monastery may have been demolished, but you can still find peace and quiet here. Capua is another place you have to visit. With its bobbing boats, the Capua is a taste of the south of France in the city center, a delightful haven of rest. On one side, there are colorful workers' houses, and opposite them, the mirrored barges with its striking state archives and the statue of Marieke, an homage to Jacques Brel. This is a place full of contrast. In summer, you can swim here, while in winter, the boats are lit up in festive style, and all year round, people gather on a bench to watch the world go by. And there are so many other places: Golden Handray, Groneray, Minewater, the Lake of Love, Rosenhandkai, the Rosary Quay.
Yeah. Brussels, however, they have some sort of slang that. When you watch picture,
Nothing beats the fun of shopping at the market. Enjoy strolling from stall to stall while smells, colors and animated conversation stimulate all your senses. In Bruges, you'll find various authentic markets, each with their own atmosphere where you can taste local and fresh products. They have weekly markets whereby you can get food at the market square and on Saturday at the Tizon Square. Also, they have the folklore and flea markets. This is where if you're looking for antiques or bric-a-brac, you can get. Also, there's a fish market on this time, and also there are some flea markets. Also, they have annual themed markets. For example, the Christmas market at the Market Square and the Simon Stevens Square. They have a book fair that happens at the picturesque Gronneray, and also the cheese market that is available from various countries at the Tizon Square, and is a place to be for cheese fans.
I think it happens every Saturday. You can get anything from clothes to food to shoes. You can get anything here. As you can see, there's food here for sale. Everything, it's market day today. We even have a bus station here. Yeah, this is the terminus for the buses for this city. Yeah, because inside there, the city, there's no bus stop. This is the bus stop.
And there's also another big one outside the train station. You'll always find it when you get out of the train.
Even phone accessories you can get just in the market.
Bruges in general is considered a safe and peaceful city, and it's challenging to identify any particular dangerous areas within it. While Bruges has plenty of pubs to choose from, the city's woeful lack of pubs makes for a pretty tame night out, so don't go packing your dancing shoes. Most of the action takes place around the old town, where a gamut of traditional style bars sell heroic selections of beers. If you want to hang out with a hip crowd, then head to the hounds around the Cobblestone and Silverstraat. Like now you can see, I was just walking at night. It's late. There are just 1-2 people walking, crisscrossing the streets. You are not done with nightlife in Bruges until you have tried the local beers on market day. Bruges is a great town for beer lovers. If you want to taste a large variety of delicious brews, B Brasserie Cabrinas is where you should be. B Brasserie has over 300 brews you can try, and it's quite reasonably priced too.
When you're walking the street, just go down, and the entry of this street is that side from the main road. Yeah, but going like this is to the central place. And with that, guys, I hope you've enjoyed seeing the city of Bruges. I told you it's very beautiful. It has a lot of places to see. I've not covered all. Yeah, you can take a day or two, or maybe you can come another day and visit. And for me, I always place Bruges somewhere in my heart. I love the place so much. It's a place I can come again and again and again. So this